What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. I want to talk about Waka Flocka and his wife Tammy Rivera. I believe we're doing an interview together, promoting their new reality show together. And Waka basically said that he doesn't believe in prenups. I want y'all to understand something, understand me very clearly. These are the type of males that women like Tammy want. I want to say educated thug. Basically, they want guys who are socially ignorant but financially paid. And the way that she shows no respect towards him just shows you that she's comfortable in the relationship she's in because she has total control. I watched a snippet by accident of their show together. Um, and there was this one situation where I believe they were buying furniture. Waka, because of his connections in the industry, he recommended that she go to a particular place. She did not listen to him. She did not respect his opinion. And she ended up uh, going with another company, and she ended up being very unhappy with what she got. And Waka was like, yo, you should listen to me. But that's the thing, Waka. She doesn't respect you mentally. She doesn't. She's comfortable in a relationship that she's in because you chose to marry her. And the fact that you're okay with prenups just shows just how woefully ignorant Waka is. This is the same guy I believe that said that black people couldn't get the CV. This is the same guy. Um, so we're gonna delve into this article, and I'm also gonna go over some other things as well in this relationship. Because Waka Flocka doesn't believe in prenups, but before you judge him, hear him out. Waka Flocka and Tammy Rivera have been together nearly a decade and have been through a lot together. They have dealt with financial struggles, infidelity, and everything in between. Most of their relationship has been chronicled on reality TV on shows like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. With their new reality show, Waka and Tammy, What the Flocka. Yeah. They will be sharing more about their marriage and their drama than ever before. The two newlyweds stopped by Dish Nation to promote their new show and discuss love, marriage, and what's coming next for them. That is when Waka Flocka let it be known that not only do they not have a prenup, but that he fundamentally doesn't agree with the concept. That's why I told you these guys who are socially ignorant. When Gary with the T mentions other celebrity couples that don't have prenups, but that he believes they should, Walker broke down why he feels the way he does. You know, when these guys get taken to the cleaners by the women that they're married to who don't when they don't have prenups, usually it's because they married her probably way before the start of social media. They didn't do research, they didn't understand the concept of divorce and what could happen. But when you have a guy who hasn't been married for a long time, he's been with Tammy for a while, but I don't think they've been married long enough for him to not understand that, women can take guys to the cleaners. I mean, Tammy could change her mind tomorrow and divorce you, Waka, and take everything that you have. Or maybe you don't feel like you have a lot to be taken. Maybe Tammy has convinced you that she's doing better financially than you. Because again, you got these guys who are very ignorant and they don't understand female nature. They don't understand the world as it is. Women like Tammy like guys like Waka because those guys are woefully incompetent when it comes to protecting their financial legacies. Guys like uh, Waka don't understand that you have to protect your financial legacy. But when you have guys who came from nothing and became something, they are comfortable going back to having nothing, you know? And when you have Waka who's surrounded by women, His mother is very domineering. His mother is his, I believe she's still his manager, has managed other rappers as well. And then you have Tammy, who can be a bit domineering herself, who doesn't respect his decision making, who has put hands on him. That's the sign of somebody who doesn't respect you. When somebody has to put their hands on you, they don't respect you. He says, for me, money could never stand on the same pedestal as love. Where did he get that from? If you love a person, it shouldn't be money. It shouldn't be sick. It shouldn't be fat. No color, no shape, nothing. He went on to explain that being rich in material things is good, but marriage is way deeper than that. He says, I'm supposed to be the man to make your spirit rich. Been looking at too many memes. That's what's wrong with couples. People look at the money and don't pay attention to the spirit. See the difference, according to Waka. Waka has been very vocal about his feeling towards prenups in the past. In April of 2019, he and Tammy did an interview with Ebony Magazine and talked about why he had decided to cut off friends who asked him if he would do a prenup with his wife-to-be. You know, just like I said before, these guys are very socially ignorant. Um, Tammy chose the right guy to marry, because Waka to me just seems happy to be with her, happy to have somebody, and you got Tammy, who was admitted to messing around on him too, because there was talk about, why didn't you leave Waka when he was messing around with this female? That's because she was doing her dirt too. Most of these women do. Most of these women who are married or in relationships with these rappers and entertainers, they all messing around these guys. Why do you think so many divorces happen when these guys are on the tail end of their careers? Why they're so ready to leave that marriage? It's because they didn't love those guys, and they know those guys are going to be home just a little bit more, so they can't live single while being married, Walk is open about his traditional family values and gender roles in the home as well, often calling out viral trends that he feels emasculates men, like the TikTok flip the switch challenge. Now, that's something I agree with Waka on. I definitely agreed with Waka. Listen, Waka, I'm not saying everything that Waka says isn't right. He says some things that I have agreed with, like the TikTok challenge, the flip the switch challenge. But I truly believe that Waka, for the most part, has to understand that, Tammy is one of those females who likes to be in control. And as long as she's in control, as long as she feels like she can do what she wants to do, she'll be with you. But the moment, you're in a situation where she's in a situation where she feels like you're trying to take that power away, she's going to leave, because I don't know what past issues she may have had with an ex. I know she has a daughter from a previous relationship. Waka basically wifed a single mother. He wifed a single mother, and he, wanted to be with her. But she had past issues that I believe she is still bringing into that relationship. And I think that we as men have to be smarter than this. Why would you say this? This is woefully very incompetent of him to say this, because for the most part, marriage, especially in North America, does not benefit men at all. It doesn't. The courts will look for any reason to take the resources that we have spent our lives building to give to women who won't even get a job, who won't start a business. They will just live off the money. Look at Michael Strahan's ex-wife. This woman refuses to make her own money. She wants to live off of his money as long as possible. And there are a lot of women like that. Now, again, Tammy seems like a very cool person. Again, she's always had his back. But I do think that she feels like she's in control of that marriage. She's in control of that situation. And as long as she's in control of that situation, she's going to let things ride out. She's going to let things happen. Okay, he messes around with this chick. Okay, well, she'll go sleep around on him. Because there have been rumors about Tammy, you know, and I'm sure she has side dudes that she's dealt with. Okay? Listen, don't let the I'm the loyal, faithful wife fool you. Most of these chicks got side dudes or side chicks because, you know, some of these chicks go both ways. Some of these chicks go both ways. They got side dudes and side chicks. So let's head over to Twitter real quick. I saw some interesting things. I guess the show was going on and people were talking about how Tammy put her hands on Waka. And I wanted y'all to check out some of the tweet reactions real quick that I saw on the show. I think Waka's just used to domineering women. Even though Waka does have traditional values, as he say, Tammy doesn't listen to him. Tammy doesn't listen to him, you know? And I think that it says a lot about that marriage and how he sees things. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back here. But honestly, Waka seems like he's good with who he's with. He's happy to be with her, you know. But I think that people got to understand that a lot of these guys who are married, man, they go blue pill, man. A lot of these guys, a lot of these married guys go straight blue pill when they get with women, man. They tend to buy into the hype that it's about love, that it's about, you know, making her the best woman in, you know, ever, you know, changing her situation, making things right. Well, I got to tell you, bro, she's 33, and if she was able to get you as a single mother, she still is gonna believe she got it. You know, she's gonna believe that she can get another dude. Hell, she messed around and you don't even know who she got with. It could have been your cousin, could have been your brother, could have been an artist on your label, you know, could have been the neighbor. You just don't know, man. Women can be very vindictive, man, especially when they feel like you've crossed them. So hopefully, Waka, you understand that. Understand that you don't need to be this woefully ignorant. You need to understand and do your research on what divorces do to men. Just because she's, I guess, making her own money. This is why you're doing these reality shows so she can get a check. Um, she can still come after you hard for money, and the courts will allow her to do that. And your woeful ignorance will do that too.